We are back with another episode. My name is Aaron.
My name is Colin.
And this is the Sports Hive Show.
Woo!
Dude, AFC Championship, NFC Championship came to a close this weekend. And now we only have two teams, one winner, 2 weeks. Who do you got?
Seahawks by a million.
Dude, isn't that it? I mean, this Super Bowl, it just feels like, I don't know, a little bit of a dud. Because you kind of expect who's going to win this game pretty easily. Like most games in the playoffs have been like, oh, this is going to be a good one. We'll see who wins. And this is like the only game in the playoffs is like, oh, crap. Well, this is probably going to be a blowout. And it's going to be like a 42-14 type of game. You have that same feeling, or is it just me?
You know, it's really the same feeling. I mean, like, if you go back to wildcard weekend, the Rams and Panthers, I would only say would have been close because of the Panthers previously beating the Rams, and then the Packers and the Bears having a 1-1 during the season. The Bills and the Jags was close, ended up close. Like, just everything dating back to the beginning of the playoffs, it seemed like all the games should have been close, and like you couldn't choose a winner,
right?
Like a confident winner,
like going into the game, like that. The blowout, the only blowout in the playoffs was that Seahawks-Niners game, right? Complete blowout.
Yeah, and then Texans and Steelers and wild card, that was 36. And then division round, Seahawks 41, Niners 6. And then, it was only 2 blowouts.
Right, but like going into the game, there wasn't like a clear winner. But like going into the Super Bowl, the game of games, there's pretty much a clear winner, and we all know who's going to win.
Yeah, 49 out of the 50 states know who's going to win.
For sure.
Yeah.
So are we on to baseball season, or we're just going to close out the NFL right now, or what?
Not so fast.
Because baseball season's around the corner, my guy.
Well, basketball's happening right meow. So
That's true. But, dude, what did you... let's talk about the exciting game. What did you think about the Seahawks-Rams game? Give me your take.
I wish the Rams would have won just because of Stafford being there, and he's the last... Well, I mean, not the last, but him and Rodgers are the last of the older quarterbacks left.
That we grew up watching?
Correct. So it would have been cool to see him get another ring. And even, like, Devontae showing up to the Super Bowl for the first time ever.
I know, now he's 0-5, right?
0-5 in NFC Championship games, yes. But I liked it. I mean, I like both teams this year, so I'm not really too upset that with the outcome. It was a really good game. Puka had 9 catches, 165 yards, 1 touchdown. Devontae had 4 catches, 89 yards, 1 touchdown. And the Seahawks defense got a couple scores, no?
What was the difference maker in that game?
The Seahawks defense.
The Seahawks, I think they got a muffed punt return.
Yes.
Was that for a touchdown, or I couldn't remember?
No, but it turned into a touchdown.
It turned into a touchdown, right?
Yeah, it was a muffed punt at like the 12, and then it put them up by like 2 scores, which when the Rams got it back, like at that punt, they would have had a chance to go up, but then they went down 2 scores. But then, was it Woolen or Witherspoon that got that taunting call? I think it was
Tariq
the
Seahawks?
Yeah. So then he got a taunting call that helped the Rams score. So then it was like, there you go. They can't.
That became a game again.
They cancel each other out. Yeah,
because they were on 4th down. It was
a 3rd and 12, and then he got a taunting. It was a long 3rd down, I believe, and then he got a taunting call.
Right. So now it was first. No. It was on a 4th because there was time. There wasn't a lot of time left. It was a 4th down call and play, and that didn't convert, I believe, or it could have been a long 3rd. Either one of those. But it was 4th down regardless, and the Rams were either going to punt that away or go for it. I can't remember.
It says pass incomplete, 3rd and 12 at Seattle 49, Stafford.
That's right. It was 3rd down.
Stafford to Nakua, and then obviously incomplete penalty on Woolen, taunting 15 yards and force at Seattle.
Okay, so it would have been a 4th down, and they would have been punting the ball.
Correct.
And so they essentially would have won the Seahawks should have won the game right there on that drive.
Well, that was at the end of the 3rd. So they could have put it away by scoring at least one more time, like another field goal or something.
Right.
But
and then a play later.
A touchdown.
Yeah. Touchdown into Nakua. But yeah, that was a great game.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think, Because I know it's pretty easy picking who's going to win the Super Bowl. There's not like this big disguise on who we think is going to win. Obviously, there's great players on the Patriots side. Drake May, he's a good quarterback. Stephon Diggs, great wide receiver. Vrabel, great coach. Like there's some studs in New England, but I wouldn't put them on the pedestal. I would be very, very, very surprised if they even put up a fight in the Super Bowl. I think it's just going to be a Seattle showdown, beatdown. And then it's either going to be Sam or JSN who wins MVP. Most likely Sam.
Or K9.
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker's been doing really good.
Yeah, depending on what he does. But yeah, I think we're looking at Seattle Seahawks Super Bowl winners this time around against the Patriots.
I know we've been talking about this, and I've sent a couple funny reels to you about the Patriots' schedule from beginning to end this year. Started off with Geno Smith, week 1, and they actually lost. Geno beat the Patriots. And then Tua, Bryce Young, Spencer Rattler, Cam Ward, Dylan Gabriel, Quinn Ewers, Michael Penix, Joe Flacco, Justin Fields, CJ Stroud, and Jarrett Stidham. There's some rookies, backups, and not good starters.
Makes sense.
So,
yeah, I mean, if you're going to get a schedule like that, the Patriots took advantage of that schedule.
of course.
I mean, yeah, if you have a schedule like that, you have to take advantage of it. And obviously they did. Because look where they're at. Final 2 teams.
The Super Bowl, yet again.
Yep.
Some things never change.
What'd you think about the whole Broncos and Patriots game?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, the Broncos started off pretty good.
Yeah.
7-0 in about the first 2 minutes of the game. Or 5. Well, they're 2-minute possession, so first 5 minutes of the game, they were up 7-0. And then after, really, there wasn't a lot of scoring. You end 10-7, and there was no scoring in the fourth. There was a field goal in the third, so only 3 points scored between both the teams in the second half. So, I mean, kind of boring.
Very.
For an AFC Championship game. But, I mean, let me check out the stats real quick. Stidham was sacked 3 times, and he threw a pick. And then May was sacked 5 times. Both quarterbacks did terrible. May was 10-21, 86 yards, QBR 58. And then Stidham was 17-31, 133 yards, 1 touchdown, and a QBR of 63. So Stidham outplayed May. It
was defense. I mean, the offenses weren't going at all, especially when it started snowing in the fourth.
Mm-hmm.
And it became a whiteout game. That's when Stidham threw his pick because he couldn't see his player. Well, he saw his player. He couldn't see the Patriots defender because the Patriots were wearing white jerseys.
They knew.
Oh, for sure. For sure. But, I mean, had Bo Nix played, you think the Broncos win that game?
Yes.
Without a shadow of a doubt?
Yes.
Right.
Bo Nix, I think, obviously is better than Stidham, and then I think is better than May. But it's not the way it went down.
It's just telling, too, because the Patriots, I mean, for the first part of the game, it wasn't snowing or sleeting or anything like that. They couldn't get anything going against that Broncos defense. And I would argue the Seahawks defense is right up there with the Broncos on how good they are.
Well, Seahawks defense is better.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. If the Patriots are only able to score 10 points, got sacked 5 times with the Broncos defense, just imagine what the Seahawks defense is going to do to them come Super Bowl.
Yeah, no, the Seahawks defense is going to get a score.
Yeah.
It's either going to be a pick six, a fumble recovery, or a kick return, or punt return. It will happen, one of those 4.
So I think everybody who hates the Patriots can calm down a little bit. I don't think there's a new Patriots dynasty or anything like that.
But you had said that towards the middle of the season, I think.
Did we?
You did.
Did I?
Yeah.
I think I did. I think I asked you the question about it.
Because you had said, it's Drake May and Vrabel, we're going to start off like a new dynasty or something like that. Like a Brady and Belichick. But, that's hard to replicate.
Oh, for sure. But I'm just saying for the people who hate the Patriots, are not worried about a new dynasty showing up, I don't think they have anything to worry about. Because I don't think the Patriots are going to be able to replicate what they did this year into next year. Seahawks for sure can replicate what they've done.
So in the last decade, there's been 3 teams to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. Only 3 teams.
That is, I will say them because I know them. The Patriots, the Chiefs, and the Broncos.
Negative.
And the AFC?
Yeah.
In the Super Bowl?
If you want to go back to 2015, if you want to go back to 2026, then it's only been 3 teams. If you go back to 2015, yeah, it's the Broncos. But, okay, we'll just do that. So the Broncos in 2015, Patriots in 16, 17, and 18, Chiefs in 19 and 20, Bengals in 21, Chiefs in 22, 23, 24, and then Patriots again now.
Oh, so Patriots, Chiefs, Bengals is what you were looking for.
Correct.
Got it.
But you could take the Broncos too. So
Got
4
it.
teams in the last 11 years.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And that what the NFC side has been the Rams, the Bucks,
The Eagles.
Niners,
Yep.
Seahawks.
Those seems to be the teams.
Yeah, it's just, the AFC seems to always be easier to get through than NFC. It's the same with basketball too. The Eastern Conference is way easier than the Western Conference is. It always has been. So it's weird.
The AFC is easier to get through. Is that why Bill Belichick has 6 Super Bowls and not a first ballot Hall of Famer? Because it's easier conference to get through? Dude, what do you think of that?
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Nor anybody else who follows and understands football.
Who was it? Some NFL executive said that so you need at least 40 out of 50 votes to be first ballot, and so that means he didn't hit the 40. So that means there's at least like 11 people in the NFL that didn't vote for Belichick as first ballot. So someone else said that, another NFL executive said that those 10 or so people need to be like publicly shamed.
No, of course they should. It's a little suspicious to me.
He's got 8 Super Bowl wins. He's got most playoff wins at 31, and then third all time in total wins at 333.
Right. So how come you're not a first ballot Hall of Famer? Like, what goes through those people's mind when they're throwing the vote? Like, I don't like it. Very suspicious to me.
You know what's gonna be crazy? When Tomlin's eligible, Tomlin's gonna end up getting first ballot.
Right.
He will, even though he's got 1 Super Bowl. But then he's always had like that consistency of over 500 ball for the last like 18, 19 years.
Yep.
But he will.
It makes I just don't understand it at all. Like, what else did Bill have to do in his career to become a first ballot Hall of Famer? Win another Super Bowl? Because 8's not enough.
Brady.
And that doesn't matter though.
I mean, the year that Belichick stayed on the Patriots, he had Mac Jones, right? And then Brady left and went and won a Super Bowl. So you'd probably have to look at those 10 or so people were probably thinking like, oh, Brady was able to do it without Bill, and Bill can't do it without Brady. So that means Brady was the reason to Bill's success. But
that still doesn't jive, right?
Yeah, I would say that it should be first ballot. I mean, I would, you would, Dad would vote him in.
Anybody who has a brain would vote Bill as a first ballot Hall of Famer. There have been people who are first ballot Hall of Famers who've done less, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. It just does not make any sense to me. Probably won't. I'm sure he'll get in next year.
Yeah.
But not first ballot, obviously.
Whatever.
Still speaking of the Patriots real quick. Drake May's stats so far. He's got 533 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. And to be compared to a Jordan Love, to Drake May's 533 yards, Love has 323. To 4 touchdowns, equally, May has 2 picks, Love has none, but May has 3 wins, and then Love has 1 loss. So, on a technicality, Love still leads the postseason in passing touchdowns, and he was gone week 1.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's so cool. I guess
if you have a good defense, bro.
I just love it. Yeah, the whole defense is dead, but it doesn't matter.
All right. Well, let's move on to coaching. We have most of the teams in the NFL with new coaches and 3 teams who do not have a stinking coach.
The bottom feeders.
Yes, and the Raiders, the Browns, and the Cardinals.
The shittiest teams in the league.
Dude, nobody wants to be the head coach of the Cardinals. Nobody.
But
so much so that they interviewed Ron Rivera today.
Ron Rivera?
Rivera, whatever.
Riviera is the name of a hotel in Vegas. But
either way, and I'm like, no, please no.
Well, Rivera did pretty good with
the Panthers.
Well, yeah, the Panthers and Cam Newton and McCaffrey, but then he also did what he did. Was he part of Jaden Daniels' first season? Yeah?
I can't remember.
Then he got fired, I'm pretty sure, and then Dan Quinn came in from Dallas.
Yeah, I don't want him.
As a head coach, probably not. But as like a coordinator, I wouldn't mind a Rivera.
An OC, yeah.
Better than Jonathan Gannon.
Yeah.
But, I mean, out of the three left, the Cardinals are probably the most promising. Other than the quarterback position. Everything else is fine. But then you have to look at the Raiders, who have Geno Smith, who are probably going to drop Mendoza. And you have to look at the Browns, who have Dylan Gabriel and Shadur. And
Coach Prime.
Well, you think Dion's going to...
No, I'm just saying you have Coach Prime in your ear, I'm sure.
Oh, 100%.
When Shadur's starting.
So, I mean, out of the three left, I mean...
Who would you coach?
The Cardinals.
Yeah.
Out of the three.
It's good weather out here, dude. The rest of the country's frozen, and we're chilling at 65, 70 degrees, sunny,
But
with
Raiders
a spot
are in
of rain
Vegas.
here and there. What?
I said Raiders are in Vegas, though.
That's true.
If you're a young coach, you may want to coach the Raiders. Like a Shula or Mike LaFleur.
No, Mike
them boys,
LaFleur
man.
is coming. He is the next coach of the Arizona Cardinals.
And the next one to be fired.
No. So what are all the coaching moves?
That will be... I was looking at the list the whole time, and then you just asked me as I swiped out of it. The Bills upgraded their offensive coordinator, Joe Brady, to head coach. Ravens got Jesse Minter.
Good luck.
Then Titans have Robert Saleh, who also just hired Brian Dable as the offensive coordinator.
That is something to look out for, I think.
I like it.
So do I.
Because also I just saw this too. The Giants... Where did it go?
Both New York coaches.
The Giants literally they tried to give the Titans a haul last year so the Giants could have Cam Ward. But the Titans declined. I'm trying to see what they would have gotten.
But they have Saleh, DeBall, Cam Ward,
It's Dable, dude.
Dable, DeBall, whatever. Same thing. And the fourth round, or in the fourth pick in the first round. I think they got something.
And they have a good DC as well. But like the amount of picks that the Giants were willing to give up to the Titans for... Here it is. The Giants offered the number 3 pick, a 2026 first rounder, multiple day 2 picks last year to the Titans for the number 1 pick to select Cam Ward, but Tennessee declined. So that means that would have to go, like, Dable would have wanted that as well. So that means now Dable has Cam Ward like he wanted. And Dable, mind you, also chose Cam Ward and Robert Saleh over Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts because that offensive coordinator spot's open.
Did he interview for that job?
I think they were talking about it.
I don't remember seeing anything about him actually interviewing for that job.
I'm sure all coordinators and coaches get
Probably
around and passed around all the time. So I wouldn't be I don't know if I heard anything about it, but should. Oh, Dable also interviewed for the Raiders head coaching job and he didn't get it. So then that's when he pivoted to OC for the Titans.
Interesting. I still think it's a great duo over there in Tennessee. I think they might be able to do something now with Cam Ward.
Yeah, they just need
A Derrick Henry.
Yeah, Tajay Spears and Tony Pollard.
A.J. Brown could have been nice.
A.J. Brown could have been there. Trade back for A.J. Brown. Get A.J. Brown back in Tennessee. I'm totally blanking on any of their wide receivers right now.
Burke was back there and back in the day.
Yeah, Traylon Burke is on Washington now.
Yeah.
Where's Ridley at?
Jaguars. I think he was hurt most of the year last year, so that's why you didn't hear his name.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. But the Titans just have to make a couple moves on like offensive skill positions, and then they should be good.
Hopefully. We'll see what happens.
Because their defense is like decent. The problem is they're probably on the field all the time. So.
And then Mike McDaniel, OC for the Chargers with Harbaugh. How do you like that?
I like that too. I likes that.
I know we talked about it last week, but
I do like it because, I mean, I would have preferred McDaniel, on the Packers instead. But we still have our offensive coordinator, I believe. I think we only got, quote unquote, rid of our defensive coordinator. But McDaniel's a way better coordinator than he is a coach, even though he did have success the first year or two in Miami. But I like it. But does it change the Chargers' outcome? Probably not.
we'll see what happens.
Yep.
We'll see what happens.
And then you have Jeff Hafley on the Dolphins taking over for McDaniel, and Stefanski on the Falcons. and Harbaugh on the Giants. And the newest one, second newest actually, because Joe Brady was today, Mike McCarthy on the Steelers.
Bum, bum, bum. So that means the Steeler Nation is getting one more year of Rodgers.
Most
and
likely.
then Mike McCarthy, did he sign a multi-year deal, obviously? Maybe?
I would assume, yeah. I don't remember his exact fine print, but
Right.
it's coaches typically sign more than a year.
I think Mike also wanted to go there because he believes in Will Howard, a kid from, I think he came out of Ohio State.
Yeah, he did. But does the rest of the Steelers believe in Will Howard?
Dude, he was a dog in college. He just really hasn't gotten a shot to play.
Yeah, but then if you really believed in him, whenever Rodgers wasn't playing, you would not have started Mason Rudolph.
Maybe he just wanted him to learn, I guess. I don't know.
Because you know how Mason rolls and how he's been as a starter. Not good.
Blows.
But Mike McCarthy, he's coaching probably the top 3 historical franchises like ever.
That's so true, huh?
As in the Packers, the Cowboys, and the Steelers.
100%, yeah.
Oh, you got to throw in the Bears after that. But
yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Your Steelers win the division next year?
I don't think so. Because depends what moves the Bengals make. Hopefully something. There are rumors about the Bengals trading Burrow to the Vikings for like J.J. McCarthy and like a couple firsts. So then Burrow goes to the Vikings with Jefferson, and then McCarthy goes to the Bengals with Jamar.
I think this draft, there's going to be a lot of players traded, I think. A.J. Brown has potential to go in the draft somewhere, get traded again.
On draft night.
That's what I'm saying.
To the Patriots, because Vrabel was pissed that the Titans traded him on draft night. So then
they could use another.
Vrabel trading back for A.J. Brown, so it's A.J.
Yeah.
Brown and Stephon Diggs. 2 divas, nonetheless. But 2 very good players at what they do.
I can see that.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool. But yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of moves. We'll see what happens. Do you think because we're just talking, do you think with Dante Moore going back to the Ducks, do you think that improves Kyler Murray's stock or lowers it?
It improves it because you're going to have less quarterbacks to have for this season.
Right. So does he stay a member of the Arizona Cardinals or does he get moved?
But then is it like who has more worth right now out of Murray and Brissett? Because they're both under contract. So
right.
Do you trade a Brissett to someone like the Jets for like Breece Hall and just ride with Kyler until his contract is out and trade him?
That's the talk. Bringing in a new head coach and a new OC. Eventually Kyler would go, but there is talk that the Cardinals stick with him for another year just to play it out. Unless they get a really good trade suitor that really wants him and gives them whatever they want. But obviously whatever team rolls in has to eat that contract as much as possible.
Because let's look at the teams real quick that would need a Kyler Murray or a Brissett. Not the Raiders because they're going to go Mendoza. The Jets, possibly because they have a hurt Fields. Titans, no, Cam Ward. Giants, no, Jackson Dart. Browns, no, Shadur. Washington, no, Daniels. Saints, no, because you have Shao and Howard.
Yeah, they believe in Shao.
Yep. Kansas City, who do you got?
I think Travis Kelce's playing quarterback for them.
Yeah, that's right. Old Kermit the Frog over there.
Or Taylor Swift's going to be playing quarterback for that team soon.
Yeah, she could play tight end. And then Burrow on the Bengals for now. Ua for now. And Ewers on the Dolphins. Prescott on the Cowboys. Stafford on the Rams for now unless he retires. Lamar on the Ravens. Baker on the Bucks. Then Goff on the Lions. McCarthy on the Vikings. Bryce Young on the Panthers. Rodgers most likely on the Steelers. Herbert on the Chargers. Hurts on the Eagles. Caleb Williams on the Bears. Allen, Bills. Purdy, Niners. Stroud, Texans. Then Bo Nix on the Broncos. May on the Seahawks. May on the Patriots. Darnold on the Seahawks. My fault. Jones on the Colts. Lawrence on the Jags. Packers with Love. And then Michael Penix on the Falcons. So,
do any of these teams need a Kyler Murray?
that would be probably really realistically only the Jets.
Or the Dolphins.
Jets or Dolphins.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
You take a Devon Achane from the Dolphins for Kyler Murray or a Brissett. You take a Breece Hall from the Jets for Kyler Murray or Brissett.
right. I think what ends up happening, unless there's going to be a weird team out there that really wants him for some reason, is I think the Cardinals are going to be rolling with Brissett and Murray for this next year instead of going quarterback in the draft because there's not that many great quarterbacks. The only good one is Mendoza. Really, really good one is Mendoza. There's not like...
Well, Carson Beck, he's declaring. Did he declare?
Yeah, he did. But, I mean, he's not like, first-day starter kind of thing.
Out of the top 10, there's no teams in there that would draft him except for, like, the Jets or the Cardinals. So I would have a chance of drafting Beck at 2 and 3.
And just knowing the Cardinals, though, I think, like we mentioned it last week and the week before, that they probably go O-line.
Which I hate. Guess. I hate
Which
those
would be
picks,
stupid,
dude.
right?
I hate those picks. Hate them.
But that's probably what's going to happen. Or they're going to trade the number 3 pick for a lot of draft capital and fall back.
Or running back. You trade a pick or Murray or Brissett for a running back. That's healthy. I'm calling it right now. I'm booking it. Carson Beck going at pick 11 to the Dolphins.
I could see that.
Booking it.
That's funny. You just stay in Miami, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that.
Because outside of the Jets and the Cardinals, you're
nobody else is drafting a
Titans,
quarterback.
Giants, Browns, Skins, Saints, Chiefs, Bengals, and the Raiders, of course. But none of those guys are going to draft a quarterback except for the Raiders.
No, not at all.
With Mendoza.
Oh, dang. That could totally happen.
Mm-hmm.
That could totally happen.
Oh, Sid the Sloth stays in Miami. But we shall see what happens with that. Real quick, I don't know if you saw this. This poor little fella. The Seahawks Super Bowl appearances in 13 and 14, right? And they won one of them. And then Tyler Lockett gets drafted in 2015. Then Tyler Lockett is released in 2025. So he's there for 10 years. And then now this year, without Tyler Lockett, again, the Seahawks are in the Super Bowl.
So it was Tyler Lockett's fault this whole time?
Yeah, that's what somebody else said. He said Tyler Lockett was the problem.
What team is Tyler Lockett on right now?
Raiders.
Get rid of him. Raiders are never going to make it to the Super Bowl if Tyler Lockett's there, apparently.
Because he left the Seahawks he got released. So then I think he signed with the Titans, and then he got released by the Titans and then signed with the Raiders, I believe. But that's those
where dreams go to die.
Raiders?
Yep.
It's tough. Speaking of dreams dying, Dallas, did you see that what DeMarcus Lawrence said the other day?
I think I read it, but I forgot it.
He was there for 11 years. He goes, Dallas is my home, but I know for sure I'm not going to win a Super Bowl there.
That's right. And the first year on the Seahawks, where is he?
In the Super Bowl.
Yep.
I was like, it aged like fine wine.
That's awesome. That's amazing.
It's lovely. And then Seahawks quarterback Sam Darnold has won more games in the last 2 seasons than the New York Jets franchise has won combined in their last 6 seasons.
He's what, 30-7?
I don't know his losses, but his wins are at 30.
Yeah, his losses, he only lost 4 1 year, 3 the next. So, yeah, 7.
No, he went 14-3 this year and last year. So, he went 28.
31-6?
No, he would have lost last year in the playoffs. So, he lost 7. So, it's 30-7, counting playoffs.
That's amazing.
And then the Jets have won 28 games in 6 years.
That's amazing. Is there another quarterback in those last 2 years that has a better record than that?
No. Better than 30 wins?
30-7. That's crazy.
Because now you don't have Allen getting that high, you don't have Lamar getting that high, you don't have Mahomes getting that high. You obviously not May, not Stafford.
No, that's cool. I like to see it. That's a true and great comeback story, and I'm here for it.
And then one of the reporters after Sam and the Seahawks won the other day was like, "Oh, you're making it to your first Super Bowl out of a draft class that had like Lamar and Baker and Allen in it." He goes, "Oh, it's actually my second. I was there in 2023 because he's the backup to Purdy on the Niners."
True story.
Yeah.
I'll been there, done that, coach.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. He's totally going to win his first.
I hope.
He's totally going to do it. He's going to be MVP of the Super Bowl. Stafford's going to be the MVP of the league for sure.
Nakua is probably going to get Offensive Player of the Year.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. And then Myles Garrett, Defensive Player of the Year.
Correct. And then Abdul Carter on the Giants will get Defensive Rookie of the Year. Then Offensive Rookie of the Year will probably be, McMillan?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or Dart. Dart would probably lead that.
The rookies all kind of fizzled out for
a while.
Yeah.
Like they both had, or not both, but they all had streaks of being good. Egbuka, McMillan, Dart.
Like if none of them really got hurt.
Scat.
McMillan was hurt for a while. Egbuka was hurt for a while. Obviously, Scat tore his leg like a chicken bone. And Dart was also out for a while.
Because I don't even know.
So, yeah.
There were stat leaders for like those awards.
Are you going to watch it? The NFL honors?
Most likely. I don't know who the host is, though. Well, I can't find it, and I don't care too much to find it. So it's all hearsay.
It's all good.
Huh. But, let me see. Speaking of Josh Allen, I know we just talked about him in that same draft class. Josh Allen has scored just 3 points in 7 overtime games. He had the ball to win in 6 of those.
So are you taking him in OT?
No. No, absolutely not.
Oh, man.
That dude. Good regular season player. Playoffs, not so good. And then did you see I know you saw it, the graphic of all like key players from all 32 teams standing in front of Levi Stadium?
Yeah, dude. What was that about?
Back in September that the NFL posted? And
yeah, that's nuts.
At the forefront is Sam Darnold, Drake May.
Yeah. Like, what are the odds of that happening if it's not scripted?
And then Sauce Gardner and Jonathan Taylor are standing next to each other. And then Sauce obviously got traded to the Colts.
That is weird.
And then Bryce Young and...
I didn't catch that one.
With Jonathan Taylor and Sauce?
Yeah. I'll go look back on my Instagram because I know I posted it. Put it on my stories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you got... Oh, my gosh. I'm going to screenshot it again.
And then even in the divisional round of playoffs...
Yeah, that's what I also...
It had Williams, Purdy, Allen, and Stroud in the back. And then in the front, it had Darnold, Nix, May, and Stafford, who were the 4 that won in the divisional round.
That's crazy. And you got Barkley in the front, who was pretty much irrelevant. So is that how it is? You're just irrelevant if you're in the front?
Yeah, at the very front, I guess.
Yeah, so, yeah, Barkley didn't do crap. Burrow was injured. Jamar Jackson.
Close enough.
Yeah, whatever. Didn't do too much. Yeah, that's crazy. Is it all up in here? Oh, I didn't even notice. Sauce and JT standing next to each other like that. Yeah, that's crazy. That's cool.
Yeah, what else is there? There is...
But yeah, May and Darnold all the way up there. Yeah, no. Is it scripted? Are we all looking at scriptedness? I was looking at prices for the Super Bowl. You want to know how much a front row seat costs?
Oh, around 10,000 probably.
25.
Sheesh.
$25,000. You want to know what nosebleeders are?
Probably about 2,000.
A measly 7,000. You want to go?
Yeah, I'll just have to pull on my retirement.
It's gonna cost us at least $16,000 just to go to the Super Bowl.
Nothing like the cheap stuff.
For real. I was looking at I had to send it to myself. MVPs of every single team in the NFL, all 32. And I want to see if you can guess them. This is from CBS Sports. They picked one player from each team who was the MVP of each team throughout the year. Who
obviously is their best player, offense or defense.
Right.
Yeah.
Arizona Cardinals, go.
McBride.
Yes, 100%. Falcons.
Bijan.
Yep. Ravens. I would have never guessed this one.
Kyle Hamilton.
Oh, damn. You got it right off the bat. I would have never guessed that. Okay. Buffalo Bills.
James Cook. Is it Allen?
It is. Josh Allen.
Well, I feel like James had a way better
We had a 70 or 69.3 completion rate, 3,600 yards, 25 TDs, 10 INTs. Panthers. I would have never guessed this one either. Not in 1 million bajillion years. I'll give you a clue as defense.
JC Horn.
Nope. Go to the other side.
Morig?
Nope. Mike Jackson.
Yep, nope.
Chicago Bears.
Oh, shit. Is it Caleb?
It's not.
Wow. Defense?
It's offense.
Swift?
No.
Monangai?
Joe
Oh, yeah, because Joe Thuney, he's the best.
He's a dog.
Yeah. No, he was really good on the Patriots and the Chiefs.
No, I could see why, because he changed that line real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
He's a big reason why they had such a good running this year. Bengals.
I feel like it's an obvious answer on that one. Was it Jamar?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Jamar Chase.
Joe Flacco?
185 targets, 125 receptions, 1,400 receiving yards, 8 touchdowns. Cleveland Browns.
Myles Garrett.
Yes. Defensive Player of the Year coming up. Dallas Cowboys.
Oof. It's not CD. I wouldn't even say Dak either. Is it Pickens?
No.
Dak?
It's Dak.
I would have said Pickens.
4,500 yards, 30 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Denver Broncos.
Surtain.
Nope.
Knicks?
Nope. It is defense, though. You're right. Going that segue.
Hufanga?
No.
Zach Allen?
No.
I'm missing somebody else on that line.
He's a linebacker.
Menino?
Yep.
No.
Nick Bonito. Detroit Lions.
Gibbs?
Yep. The Packers. Who was the MVP of the Packers?
Shoot, if somebody would have stayed healthy, I would have said Mike and or Kraft, but it has to be Love.
Nope.
It is Micah.
It is Micah.
Holy shit.
It is
He
Micah.
played half a season.
The Houston Texans.
Will Anderson?
It is.
Yep.
Yep. Will Anderson Jr. Colts.
Jonathan Taylor?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, he ended with 323 rushing attempts, 1,585 yards, and 8 touchdowns. Or 18 touchdowns, sorry.
Man, crazy. What a pussy.
Yeah, right?
He had like 1,000 yards at week
Like
8.
6. Around there, dude. And then he just died. Like, he could... Man, that sucks. He was going for 2,000 plus with 30 touchdowns.
Oh, he would have crept up on any LT or Adrian Peterson record for sure.
Oh, yeah. Jacksonville Jaguars. Who's the MVP?
T-Law.
CBS Sports. What?
T-Law.
Yep. Trevor Lawrence. Chiefs.
No one? Is that an option?
No, it's not an option.
It's not Kelsey.
Nope.
It's not Kareem Hunt or Pacheco. It's not Hollywood Brown, not Juju.
Nope.
Defense?
Nope.
They really going to give it to Mahomes? That's
Of course.
crazy. Yeah.
Yep. Patrick
Okay.
Mahomes.
Meat Riders.
Yes. Vegas Raiders.
Either Genty or Bowers.
Nope. And nope.
Is it defense?
It is. Who are you thinking?
Oh, Max Crosby. I'm
Yes,
stupid.
sir.
Sorry about it.
Yeah, I was going to say, my goodness. Chargers.
Is it Herbert?
It is. Justin Herbert. This one's going to be hard. The Rams.
Yo, low-key, it's between two. But Stafford.
Yes. 4,700 yards, 65 completion, 46 touchdowns, and 8 picks.
But then you have the 46 and 8, and then you said 67% completion?
65.
65, and then what were the yards?
4,700.
4,700. But then you also have Nakua that leads the league almost in all-purpose receiving yards, counting playoffs, and
Probably
then,
2,000.
Yeah, and then you have Devontae who leads the league in touchdowns. So Rams offense is cooking.
Miami Dolphins.
H-Chan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Minnesota Vikings.
Ness. There's not much. Is it Jefferson?
It is.
Wow.
He was targeted 100. He was targeted 141 times, 84 receptions, just barely cracked 1,000, and he had 2 touchdowns this season.
2 touchdowns?
That's it.
That's cute.
Right. The Patriots.
May.
Yep. He was just shy of 4,400 yards, 72% completion percentage, 31 touchdowns, 8 picks. Saints.
Shao?
It is. Just shy of 2,400 yards, 10 touchdowns, 6 picks.
That 2,400 yards is pretty good, though, because he didn't start until week 7.
Right. That's what I was thinking. And his completion percentage is 67.6. And we got the New York Giants.
Dart.
Nope.
Carter.
No.
Really? Thibodeau?
Close. Nope. Closer. Brian Burns.
Oh, yeah.
New York Jets. We only got a couple teams left.
The Jets on defense or offense?
Offense.
Brees.
It is.
Yeah.
Just cracked 1,000 yards off 243 attempts, 4 touchdowns. Oh, Philadelphia Eagles. I would have never picked this one. I don't think I got this far down the list, so this is kind of surprising to me.
Defense?
It is.
Is it a white boy?
No.
Oh.
Neither of the white boys.
Limited options here. On the line?
No. Backfield.
Backfield.
Corners, to be precise.
Oh, my goodness.
Quinyon Mitchell.
Oh, my. Yeah. I was only thinking in Blankenship, Zach Bond, Brandon Graham, and those.
All the white boys?
Brandon.
Oh, yeah,
Brandon
Brandon
Graham is black, but Bond is tan.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 white boys in the backfield.
Yep.
I completely forgot about Quinyon. That's crazy.
Steelers.
Is it white?
No.
Really? Hayward?
Nope. It's offense.
What the Anybody? Jalen Warren?
Nope.
Rogers?
Nope.
Frymouth?
Nope. Gainwell.
Kenneth? That is wild.
That's crazy, right? 114 attempts, 537 yards, 5 touchdowns. And I guess CBS Sports said he was enough to be the MVP of the Steelers this year.
I guess there wasn't that much else going on. I would have picked DK out of anybody.
Right. Niners.
McCaffrey.
Yes.
Yeah.
311 attempts, 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns this year. Oh, this one's going to be super tough. Seattle Seahawks.
Is it my Njigba?
It is.
That's right.
Jackson Smith-Njigba, JSN, 162 targets, 119 receptions, just shy of 1,800 yards, 10 receiving touchdowns. Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Baker.
Nope.
Defense or offense?
Offense.
Igbuka?
It is Igbuka. 127 targets, 63 receptions, 938 receiving yards, and 6 touchdowns. Not bad for a rookie year. Tennessee Titans.
Is it all green eggs and Cam or what?
It is.
Yeah.
Cam Ward, 59.8 completion percentage, 3,100 yards, 15 touchdowns, 7 interceptions this year. And we have your last one, your Washington Commanders. Would have never guessed it.
Defense?
Offense.
Running back?
Nope.
Tight end?
Nope.
Wide receiver then?
He's on the line, baby.
Offensive line. How about that? Tunsil?
It is.
Okay.
It is Tunsil. So, yes, that is CBS Sports ranking of MVPs for all 32 NFL teams. Some are legit. Some were like, I would have picked somebody else.
Correct.
But, yeah, that's what they said.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how, well, I can get the Micah thing, but
yeah,
if he would have stayed healthy, he would have for sure probably had his best season as a pro. But I don't know. I don't know if you can give an award to somebody, like, not so much an award, but recognition for a player that was out for, like, half the year.
Right. I don't think you really can.
Or at least, like, a quarter of the year.
Right.
Because I would have had to toss that up to at least, like, Love, if anything, out of everybody. And if it wasn't Parsons, it was Kraft.
Alrighty. Well, anything else to talk about on this fine episode of the Sports Hive Show before we close this out? Obviously, we'll talk probably starting next week, honestly, talking more about basketball and baseball season as we close in on the Super Bowl, last football game of the season, and as we turn our eyes to the middle of basketball season and the start of baseball season.
Yeah, whenever Super Bowl happens for football is around All-Star break for basketball, which is halfway through it.
Gotcha.
Because the Super Bowl's on February 8th, and then All-Star break, I think, is the weekend after.
Cool.
So I think like the 13th, 14th, 15th. If it's not that, then it's the 21, 22, 23.
And for Super Bowl, we'll go ahead and do like the week before, next week. Mm-hmm. We'll go ahead and put our picks of final score, who we think is going to score first, who's going to have the most defensive touchdowns, who's going to win MVP, all that jazz. We'll make a list and a bracket kind of thing.
Ah, yes, like we used to do.
Yes. And we'll put that on the podcast for next week.
Still want to pick right now, though. Seahawks by 1,000,001.
Yep. I agree. Going to be over before it started type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to take it back to the house. Opening kickoff.
Probably something drastic's going to happen. I know that.
Yep. Cool. Well, thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Sports Hive Show. As a reminder, like always, go ahead and follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and tell your friends and family about us. Even if you don't like your family members or your friends and you're just a loner, please go ahead and share it on your social media to your 5 friends that are following you constantly. Or if you have 5,000 friends following you constantly, go ahead and share us. That'd be fantastic. Leave us a rating and a review, and we will see you guys next week.
Yippee!